Hello, so we are live, and this is the news of the moment. Trump, about five Madrid time, commented that he's not planning to meet Xi, and the market just took a tumble. So let me focus on something that I find relevant in these days. So we go to the S&P 500, we load the entire S&P 500, and we filter in descending. So we filter short descending, and here we have the gainers of the day. So consumer staple, consumer discretionary, consumer staple, consumer discretionary, and financials. Interesting. CBOE, utilities, financial, healthcare. So these are the stocks that are positive on the day, right? And the other thing I do is the other way around, short ascending. So we see the stocks that are negative down the day. Information technology, materials, financials in Coinbase, interesting. Financials, information technology, industrials, interesting. Energy, interesting. So I will take a look at these stocks and why they're heavily negative. So if we do focus on the chart, I was looking at the chart of the move today, and okay, so VIX is trading above 21. This is my level where I said, okay, this is a level to watch. It's about 20, and the question is, this drop in the S&P 500, is it a buy opportunity or is it a sell opportunity? And at the moment, I keep my thesis from last week, okay, from the previous videos you can watch, and I will tell you why. It is true the selling pressure continues, the ticks are getting lower in the NQ levels. If we maximize this, we see we are near the low of the day. It's about 5 more minutes to go until the 4 p.m. in New York. So it's not that good, very good. It's not a very good looking candle for the day, right? We're going to close near the low of the day. Maybe there is a push higher, but I don't think it's significant with 15 and 20 minutes for the futures. And if we put this on another time frame, I don't know why this is not loading. We can go to watch list. Could do it here. Maximize sell 1 hour. Will this take a little while to load? But in reality, let me show you what my thesis is. The market has been strong. It is very strong. There are tech sectors not doing very well today, but there is not a major concern so far. There is also the China stocks, Alibaba or the ETFs are showing downside pressure. This could be a buy opportunity. It's very early to get long. What I did to cover the positions is I went to, I guess this is froze. Okay, so good thing I have an alternative. So I went to SPXU, right? Let me show you with the chart here. You can see how it popped today. So I added, it's about 7% in the day. I add exposure to this heavily. When I say heavily, it's about 50% of the expected move from my portfolio. So if my expected move from the portfolio, it's, let's say that my portfolio is 100 and the expected move is plus minus 5. So now this will be neutralized to 50% of that 5, right? Show you the chart. This is a leverage product, so this popped around 5. It was about here 13.6. I had an alert about 13.8. It was trigger. This is likely, if the sell-off stopped, this is likely go back to 13. This is not a long-term position, but it's something to take into account because the product is 7% up when the S&P 500, it's about 2.3, and the Nasdaq down, and the Nasdaq, it's about 3%, right? So this is an ETF that will protect the downside, and there's 1 more minute to go, so nothing much more to hear. I don't think this is at the beginning of a sell-off, but if there is, I have hedge. If I am mistaken, the market will probably go up in a few weeks. If the sell-off continues, my exposure to the market at the moment is about 50%. And if I'm wrong, I'll pay the price because I hedged, right? So thank you so much. With that, I conclude, and I hope this was helpful.